Good afternoon. My name is Eddie S. Pierce Jr., for anybody that needs the whole name, and I am the founder, and publisher with Rainbow Room Publishing. Today, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the From a Black Perspective, The Blood virtual release event, during which we will have several readings by our amazing panel, and we will have a question and answer period. So what's going to happen is basically we are each going to take a turn doing a reading. I'm going to pretty much do my reading, introduce the next panelist, and we'll go on down the line. You may notice that unfortunately a couple of us aren't here today, and it was just due to unforeseeable circumstances. And so here we are, give me the best we got, and trust me that they will be well represented. All right, so my story is it is scot-free. Let's just get into it. You see, officer, Red stammers through the partition, separating him from the back of Officer O'Brien's ash-white hair. What had happened was, oh God, sighs O'Brien, deliberately rolling his eyes towards the squad car dashboard radio. Here we go again. The radio's clock reads 3:45 a.m. Me and my girl had just had a fight. Really, says O'Brien, forcing his naturally deep baritone voice up an octave while taking a glance in the rearview mirror at the young suspect. Yeah, man, sir, she was tripping over some old silly shit, shouting and cussing and throwing shit. Well, that could explain her ransacked apartment. So what you do then? I know what you're thinking, but I don't hit no females. I ain't nobody's punk. Sounds like you were really angry, son. Where did you go? Angry shit, Red shouts, leaning into the partition, his pecan face now matching his name. I was on 10. I grabbed my shit, hit up my boys, and rolled out to the titty bar for some drinks and shit. That's where I was coming from when you picked me up. And what time was that again? Man, I don't know, about midnight. But I wasn't even nowhere near nobody's bank the whole night. Didn't you say that your girlfriend works at the credit union? Yeah, sir. She's been working there for years before we hooked up last year. So you have been to her job before? Yeah, but I ain't trying to mess up her gig. Well, you better hope your missing girlfriend turns up safe and sound, and soon, so that she can help establish her alibi. Between your prior offenses, the camera footage, and your prints on the keys, it's not looking too good for you. 10 till 6, thinks Trina, reading the clock at the bank teller's terminal. Time to make a move. She glances with a smirk over to Charlie, the 60-some-odd-year-old security guard seated by the front door, which displays the hours of operation. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., Sunday, closed. Out like a light, as usual. He's about as useful as the temperamental security system and the security camera and the alarm system. The downtown branch doesn't have these issues, just us in the more urban areas. Following a slightly modified version of the routine closing she developed over her past 5 years as a manager with the credit union, Trina pulls her deposit drawer with one hand while stooping down to grab 2 small black trash bags from beneath her desk. She goes into into the safe to count out the afternoon deposits. Upon exiting, she secures the door with a reverberating slam loud enough to serve as Charlie's evening wake-up call. You calling it a night, sweetheart? Shouts Charlie from his seat near the front door. Yeah, Charlie, Trina replies, suppressing an accomplished giggle. She walks halfway to the front. I'm headed out the back with the trash, she says, triumphantly raising a bag for him to see. Should I lock up the rear door as usual? Thanks, sweetheart, Charlie replies with a wave and a yawn. I'll be up to check it in a minute. No problem. Night. Same to you, sweetheart. Trina leaves from the rear, closing the door behind her. Switch scenes. Attention all units, blares the dispatcher's voice, filling the air of O'Brien's squad car. We have a report of a robbery from North Shore Credit Union. Estimated time, 12:30 a.m. Video footage IDs culprit as light-skinned African-American male, approximately 20 to 25 years of age, approximately 6 feet in height, and 160 pounds in weight. Dark hair and cornrows. 1:49, thinks O'Brien, staring at his watch. Looks like we're in for a long night. The culprit was last seen wearing a waist-length black leather jacket, dark color baggy jeans, black leather boots, black leather gloves, tinted sunglasses, and a bandana across his face. The disembodied voice of the dispatcher goes on to say, units should also be on the lookout for a person of interest, Trina Carson, a middle aged, light skinned African American female, approximately 5'8" in height and 140 pounds in weight, brown hair and eyes. Carson is also an employee of North Shore Credit Union, last seen during closing at 6 p.m. Switch scenes. Do you honestly think I wouldn't find out, Red? Trina shouts, throwing a set of keys at his face. What the hell are you talking about? Red yells in response, catching the keys midair. I ain't one of those silly chicken heads you normally mess around with. I know you've been cheating on me. Oh shit. All shit is right. You've been caught up, nigga. Baby, look, Red pleads crossing the small studio apartment, placing the keys on the nightstand table. Don't pull that baby shit with me, Trina replies, avoiding Red's attempt to embrace her. How in the hell you gonna do me like this? I ain't around here buying your clothes, cornrolling your nappy ass head. You know what? I don't got time for this tonight. It's damn near midnight and some of us have to be at work in the morning. So we on that shit again. You know it ain't my fault I can't find a job right now. Yeah, and I guess it ain't your fault you got a record neither. Man, fuck this shit. I'm going out. You know what? That's a good idea. Trina goes to her closet. She tosses her black leather jacket, a pair of baggy navy blue jeans, and an empty black trash bag in his general direction. While you at it, take your shit. What the? He just barely dodges a well-aimed pair of black Timberland boots. Fuck you, Trina. Red stuffs his clothes and boots into the bag and slams the door behind him. Dumb nigger, Trina sighs, her eyes moving fervently from the door to the nightstand keys. Looking down to the clock on her VCR, she sees that it is 11:45 p.m., set an hour later than it actually is. She rushes back to the closet and pulls out a second leather jacket, a pair of navy jeans, and another pair of black boots, all obviously too large for her 5'8" 140-pound frame. Satisfied with the selection, she assembles another more feminine outfit complete with a short dark brown wig, a nondescript brown short sleeve t-shirt, an ankle-length khaki skirt, and large brown frame tinted sunglasses, and lays it all aside the rest. She goes into the bathroom, picks out a pack of insoles and some small black stuffed garbage bags from under the sink. She opens the last bag and smiles at the sight of several rubber-bound dead presidents, her passport, and a one-way plane ticket to Puerto Vallarta on the red eye at 1:45 a.m. Finally, she goes into the mirror, takes a comb in one hand and her long dark brown hair in the other, and begins putting her hair into cornrows.